Ever since I moved to Texas, stories of the abandoned McIntyre Slave Ranch piqued my curiosity. Known for its history as a major slave estate in the 1800s and its eerie abandonment after a brutal slave revolt, it intrigued locals and historians alike. They said the mansion was haunted, cursed, but I've never been one to get spooked by ghost stories. I decided to investigate, to peel away the myth and explore the realities of our dark history. How could I have known what I was walking into? It was a sweltering summer day when I pulled up to the overgrown iron gate of the ranch. The mansion, a once grand antebellum manor, was obscured by a thicket of wild mesquite trees. Despite its dilapidation, it radiated a sense of overwhelming grandeur and an uncanny dread. I approached the mansion, clutching my camera and flashlight. The creaky front door gave way effortlessly, the scent of old wood and damp earth greeting me. I felt a chill run down my spine. Odd, considering the Texas summer outside. The first few rooms were just as you'd expect, old and decayed. I carefully documented everything, from the crumbling grand staircase to the ornate, tarnished chandeliers. But as I ventured deeper, an unsettling feeling of being watched intensified. I shrugged it off as nerves and moved on. That's when I found the old library. Most of its books had long succumbed to mold, but one diary, its leather cover well-worn and dusty, caught my attention. It belonged to the slave master. His entries were unapologetically harsh and dehumanizing, a chilling testament to the atrocities that happened here. The deeper I delved into the diary, the colder the room became. Suddenly, my flashlight flickered and went out. I fumbled for my backup, but it too refused to work. A shiver of fear ran down my spine. The mansion's legends were just stories, right? Then I heard it, the distant, anguished wails. I froze, my heart pounding. It sounded like singing? An old spiritual sung by countless voices, soft but unmistakable. It echoed throughout the mansion, growing in intensity until it filled my ears. Then, as abruptly as it started, it stopped. Silence. A deafening, chilling silence. I couldn't help it. I ran. I ran through the darkness, my mind a whir of panic and confusion. As I sprinted down the grand staircase, I stumbled. As I descended into darkness, I felt hands, many hands, catching me, guiding me to the ground. I woke up to daylight streaming through the broken windows, my body sprawled on the mansion's front steps. My camera and flashlight were nowhere in sight, but the diary lay next to me, a chilling reminder of the night's events. I returned to the car, my body shaking, and drove away. As I glanced in the rearview mirror, I saw figures, dozens of them, standing at the mansion's entrance, watching me leave. I still can't explain what happened that day at the McIntyre Slave Ranch. Maybe it was just my mind playing tricks, or maybe I stumbled upon something unexplainable, a glimpse into the past. But one thing's for sure, I'll never ignore a ghost story again. I'd thought I was merely exploring a historic site, but I ended up experiencing a shocking truth I can't unsee or forget.